Hello from the Yarn Closet in Southern Arizona. My name is Laura, who picked up on the clue. This is a knitting podcast. I have no knitting to podcast. I can show you all the stuff I've shown you before. There's not much addition. I did start a crocheted blanket over the Easter weekend because we go to this long family Easter egg hunt, and that's like a safe thing. But I forgot to bring it in here. Does my hair look more something? Probably because I attempted to do something with it, which is just to make sure that there's not too many like crinks in it. Because on Tuesday, I had the interview for volunteer at the school. And then on Thursday, I started as a volunteer librarian. I don't know that they really wanted me, but I think they feel bad that my first couple of volunteer applications didn't get anywhere. So they're happy to have me now, though. It's Friday night, and I just got off my vibration plate because sitting and doing all that computer work, there's a big inventory project right now that I've been working on the last couple of days. Well, checking kids in and out and stuff. The library is much bigger than my last library. Its format is, I don't understand the logic of it. But they do have the Dewey Decimal System in parts of it. And so I really like that. I really like the main librarian. She was like freaked out because nobody warned her. Here is how you know that your mother's a librarian. She will not let you buy books unless they're AR books, and she puts the AR levels, the quiz numbers, and the points in the front of every book set. So, so that she can donate them to the school library because school libraries are always so tight. It's been so weird. My daughter cried when she found out that I got this opportunity. And then she got really pissed because they're not paying me, that I'm only a volunteer. But I'm like going to be there 4 days a week. The librarian is happy to have me. She was very happy that I could just jump in and knew what I was doing. Yes, I will take various time off because of stuff with my dad and whatever. And I left Mondays free to keep that schedule with him. My husband and my son have had to figure out how to change Mitzi's diapers and let her outside in the middle of the day to go to the bathroom. So everybody's growing up a little bit. Mom's doing something. And I'm happy. I'm happy to feel useful and like, I think people like me. A handful of them already like me. And there you go. So there you go. I don't know what else to say about it. It's been crazy. I feel so much better. And then people would be like, why? My eyes go in and out at different times during the day. I have to take breaks. There's an adjustment factor. I'm tired in the evenings. But it feels so nice to be able to do something. I really, truly believe the librarian is happy to have me there. And there's a spring fling carnival tomorrow, so we'll see how many people say hello to me. And just to be able to be part of something and to be useful. I mean, so here's the thing. I do a lot of research about autism things, and it overlaps life things. And one of these therapists that specializes in it talks a lot about one of the overlapping factors that's true for everybody is the 5 foundational items of life: sleep, nutrition, exercise, routine. That's a big one for autism, but also for blindness. And the 5th is social connection. And my social connection has been broken for years. Like 5 years since the last time I was doing this job. And my daughter is so mad. They're not paying you. No, but some things we do in life, we don't get paid for. And they can be some of the most meaningful things we do. And she's like, well, weren't you a volunteer before? And I said, yeah, I volunteered a whole year before they paid me. And I would have kept volunteering just because. I've got a couple friends who work in public schools that, due to grant monies, they get their parts of their salaries paid for. So who knows? I don't care. I care that I have somewhere to go, that I'm not actually causing a deficit for my son or my husband during the day that I'm not here. We've eaten, things have flowed pretty routinely in the mornings and at night. And my daughter is thrilled to have me on campus during the day. She's proud of me. I want my kids to be proud of me. I don't want them to see me as a burden. I want them to know that I can handle stuff and that I am the adult in charge of all the things. And they've always felt that way. But this is just one more way to show this is what you do. My son, who's terrified of the next steps in life with jobs and more people interaction. Well, guess what? It's tough for me too. I can't repeatedly recognize people. Like I said to one teacher, you're such and such. And she's like, that's not who I am. I'm the one next door. And I'm like, it's a different day, different outfits. I don't know. It's going to take a while. And then school is done in like 6 weeks. But I'm going to go in over the summer a few times to help. And then there's some other things with like city-sponsored field trips that the other librarian's like in charge of. And she's like, I can get you on because we take a bus. So I can get you on if you're going to sign pro up anyway as like one of the chaperones. And then you can go. And I'm like, oh my God, I have only been here for 2 days and I already am like into life, people, into life. I've been so near tears so often. And how did my day start today? In the office with a different lady. She asked me, because I said I need the form to fill out, and she's like, can you see? Yeah. Depending on which study you read, 85 to 93% of blind people have usable sight. And I know, who would know that? The average person who never sees a blind person in their life would never know that. I get it. I totally get it. And I didn't handle it as graciously as I could have. It wasn't great, but she was really nice to me when I checked out. I told the lady this morning, the librarian, I'm like, my goal is to be absolutely, people see me as, yeah, we can count on her, to get like a permanent badge. Not just the sticky paper, but like a permanent badge. So those are my wonderful newses. How does that affect us here in this wonderful corner that I rely on heavily? Well, you know what? I will still post weekly because I've been pretty good about that this year. I think I've nailed it. Maybe I haven't, but I've really tried to be weekly this year. And I will just do that. But probably they'll get posted somewhere between Friday night and Monday. Instead of where I was posting like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they'll probably just be kind of pushed back. So you've had to wait a long time this week because it's been crazy. I was terrified when I got in thinking, I don't know if I can do this. Well, guess what? I can still get up at 5:30 in the morning, get my lunch made, my daughter's lunch made, walk the dog for 3,000 steps, get my husband up at 6:30, look reasonable enough for a school nowadays. It's not like people dress up anymore. That was the other thing that freaked me out because I do not have a wardrobe for that. But I have clean clothes. So clean, like clean and clean t-shirts and jeans and nice flat shoes so that the crossing guards don't freak out because I get a little tippy sometimes. So the flatter the shoe, the better. I'm so excited. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for everybody that has sent your vibes, prayed your prayers, done your thing, and been here to support me because it's helped give me the confidence to keep at it. Because I really feel like what I did, what I've heard now, I think that my first couple of applications never made it to the principal. Potentially because the perceived notion is if I'm using the cane for support so I don't fall down, then I can't be of function. And that would be like telling somebody who has to wear a hearing aid, you don't work. You don't function enough just because they have to use the hearing aid. Well, that's dumb. So I don't fault anyone. I don't fault anyone. I think everything also happens in the right time. I think I've needed to be home this time to get my son to this point. And I think it's okay to now allow him. I have confidence. You can do your daytime without me. You can still call me. You can still text me. You know, I'm still available, but you can do this. And I will still be just a volunteer, so I can still take days off if I need to go check out the college or do this or do that in the next couple of years. So, thank you. Keep looking with your heart first, not your eyes.